Welcome to the Think Muscle YouTube channel. Today we're talking about training so hard most people would quit in the first 10 minutes. These guys don't train to look good, they train to survive, so stay with me until the end.
So forget your weekend camping trip. For these guys, a regular Tuesday can look just like this, pushing through waist-deep snow, carrying literally everything they need to stay alive on their backs. This isn't some temporary challenge, it's just their reality. And honestly, that's the entire point. The selection process for these elite units, it isn't designed to build you up. No, it's designed to find out if you can be broken. And as you're about to see, most people absolutely can be. Which brings us to the first big idea of their world. The training is literally engineered to push people past what seems humanly possible. Think of it as the most brutal filter you can imagine. Just look at these numbers. I mean, wow. For top-tier units like the Navy SEALs or the British SAS, that massive red slice of the chart, the failure rate, that's not a bug, it's a feature. We're talking 75 to 90% of candidates will not make it. They're either injured, washed out, or they just quit. Get a load of this. This is called drownproofing. Hands tied, feet tied, and you're tossed in a pool. The goal here has nothing to do with being a great swimmer. The goal is to fight the absolute panic that's screaming inside your head, control your breath, and just survive. Every single test is like this, a physical nightmare designed to attack your mind. All of these punishing ordeals, they have one single purpose, to find your personal, absolute breaking point, and then just shove you right past it. But here's the thing, all of that is just the warm-up. It all builds to the most infamous, the most legendary test of them all, Hell Week. This is the heart and soul of Navy SEAL training, and it is 5.5 days of non-stop, perfectly calculated misery. You see this number? 4 hours. That is the total amount of sleep a candidate gets, not per night, total, for the entire 5.5 days. I mean, just think about how you feel after one single bad night of sleep. Now imagine that, but 1,000 times worse. And while they're basically running on empty, they will also run over 200 miles. That's almost 8 marathons back to back on 4 hours of sleep, while carrying heavy gear. The physical demand is just astronomical, and it's all done when you're completely and utterly exhausted. The environment itself becomes a weapon. They spend hours, and I mean hours, crawling through thick, freezing mud. They're ordered into the frigid ocean and told to just lie there, shivering as their body temperature plummets to the edge of hypothermia. It is nothing but pure, prolonged suffering. And it's not just the physical pain. It's psychological warfare. The instructors are constantly in their ears, offering them a way out. They're promising hot coffee, warm food, a dry blanket. All you have to do is ring a bell and quit. That temptation is a constant, overwhelming attack on your willpower. You know, if you're still watching, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Seriously, most people would have quit by now. Okay, let's take a deep breath for a second. Let's just pull way back from all that chaos and pain. Let's talk about a place we all know a little better, the comfort zone. So think about a typical gym. Everything is controlled, right? The temperature, the music, the equipment. The whole goal is usually aesthetics or maybe hitting a new personal record. You track your progress, you focus on perfect form, and the number one rule is always avoid injury. Now, compare that to their world. The goal is survival. The environment is pure chaos, and the objective is to dominate your body when it's screaming at you to just stop. This says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you have training that happens in the dirt, in the rain, when you're absolutely miserable. And on the other, you've got this perfectly crafted post-workout smoothie for optimal recovery. They're not just different, they are from entirely different planets. Which, of course, brings us to the biggest question of all. Why? Why would any sane person voluntarily put themselves through this level of torture? What could possibly be the point of training that is so relentlessly destructive? Well, the answer is the real objective of everything we've just seen, and I'm willing to bet it is not what you think. Let that one sink in. All the running, the swimming, the crawling through mud, it's all a sideshow. The real workout, the one that truly matters, it's not happening in their legs or their arms. The real battle is fought right here, inside the skull. The entire ordeal is a furnace designed to forge an unbreakable mind. They aren't trying to build super soldiers, they're building mentally robust human beings who simply do not quit.
So, here's the crucial point. The body can almost always do more. It's the mind that hits the brakes. The instructors say that when a candidate quits, it's never because their body failed. It's because their mind finally surrendered to the pain, the cold, and the exhaustion. So if the real goal is mental conditioning, how does that actually work? It's not just about being tough. It's a systematic process of completely rewiring your brain. One of the key skills they learn is this thing called dissociation. It's the ability to feel pain, but to mentally step back from it. So imagine your body is in a raging storm, but your mind is in the calm eye of the hurricane, just observing the chaos without getting swept away by it. They learn to acknowledge the pain without letting it control them. And this isn't just some lucky accident. The military has structured programs to build these skills. Look at the real goals. It's about controlling your attention under fire, managing your energy when you have nothing left in the tank, building unshakable confidence, and using visualization to mentally succeed before you even begin. It's a psychological curriculum disguised as a physical beatdown. And that right there is the ultimate takeaway. This isn't about building bigger muscles. It's about forging a mind that can function calmly and effectively when everything feels wrong, when you're cold, wet, exhausted, and in pain. That's the secret weapon. That's the part civilians miss. For a deeper understanding, check out the original sources linked in the description.